If we don't move to fix this problem right now, millions of Americans could lose a quarter of their monthly income in the next 15 years. Hello and welcome to Practical Personal Finance. My name is Andrew Scheer, and this is where I give you the information you need to understand and succeed with money. There's a lot of confusion and misinformation out there about Joe Biden's tax plan and what it could mean for your paycheck. A common misconception has to do with his proposal for Social Security. So today I'm going to talk about what the problem is with Social Security, Joe Biden's proposal for fixing that problem, and whether or not you'll be affected. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. You might just learn something new about money. You've probably heard at some point that the Social Security program in the United States is running out of money. Americans are having fewer children than in the past, which has led to an aging population. As more and more people retire and begin to collect Social Security benefits, fewer and fewer people are paying the taxes that support the program. According to the Social Security Administration, if we don't start making changes soon, then come the mid-2030s, they won't be able to pay out all the benefits that are due. That's a problem, and there are two solutions. Solution number one is to reduce the benefits that Social Security recipients receive. Right now, your average Social Security check is about $1,500 per month for retirees. And for millions of elderly retired workers, that $1,500 check represents more than 90% of their income. $1,500 a month doesn't go very far when you consider the cost of things like rent, groceries, and car insurance. Cutting the average benefit to $1,100 or $1,200 a month doesn't seem like it would be a very good idea. Solution number two is to increase taxes to cover the cost of the Social Security program going forward. Right now, if you make less than $137,700 per year, 6.2% of your income goes to pay for Social Security. Your employer has to match that 6.2%, bringing the total to 12.4%. If you're self-employed, you know this all too well because you need to pay the full 12.4% tax on your own. So for example, let's say you make $100,000 per year. You would have 6.2% taken out of every paycheck to go towards Social Security. 6.2% of $100,000 is $6,200 per year. The company you work for would also need to pay an additional $6,200 per year for a grand total of $12,400. The way the system is set up now is you only get taxed for Social Security on your first $137,700 of income. So whether you make $200,000 per year or $2 million per year, you only need to pay 6.2% of $137,700. And in case you're wondering, that's $8,537.40. In the past, this was all that was necessary for the Social Security program to operate, and things worked just fine. That is, until people started having fewer children and we started living a few years longer. Now, we could increase the tax rate that people and their employers need to pay from 12.4% to 14.4%, but this could really hurt low-income Americans who are already just scraping by. And don't forget small businesses. An extra couple $1,000s per year for Social Security would probably take a bite out of their budget for employee benefits and raises. Increasing the tax rate seems like it would be a losing proposition, and that is where Joe Biden's plan for Social Security comes into play. Instead of cutting Social Security benefits or increasing taxes on the lower and middle class, Joe Biden wants to institute Social Security taxes for high-income Americans. How high? It's that number you keep hearing, $400,000 per year. Joe wants to tax every dollar you make above $400,000 per year at 12.4%, just like your first $137,700 of income. And just like I described earlier, half would be paid by you and half would be paid by your employer. Under Joe Biden's plan, any income you earn between $137,700 and $400,000 in a single year would not be subject to Social Security tax. I'm sure you've heard of loopholes before. Think of this as a donut hole. If you earn under $400,000 per year, nothing changes from how it is right now. As an example, let's say you were fortunate enough to earn $500,000 per year. That's $100,000 higher than the $400,000 threshold. You would need to shell out $8,537.40 for your first $137,700 of income. And then you would need to shell out an additional $6,200 for $100,000 of income above that $400,000 per year mark. Your total Social Security tax bill would be $14,737.40 per year. And because of the donut hole, that's still less than 3% of your income. Do you think Joe Biden's plan will be the saving grace for the Social Security program? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, you'll love this other one I made about how Joe Biden plans to raise taxes on the 1%. Check it out by clicking right here. And if you're not already a PPF subscriber, then click right here. Thanks for watching. I'm Andrew Scheer, and I'll see you next time.